everyone, and welcome to RWF Rebellion. Oh my goodness, Angel Marlowe has just railroaded Hana Hikari on her way to the ring. The referee trying to get security out here to pull these two apart. These two have been at each other's throats over the last couple of weeks. There you see Fannie Fenwick, the scheduled opponent for Hana Hikari, in the ring. The referee going in to talk to her. Now Hana trying to get to her feet after that assault at the hands of Angel Marlowe. Hana into the ring. The referee calls for the bell, and we're finally underway here. Fannie has her up and dumps her down, almost right on the top of her head. Fannie up to the middle rope she goes. And she comes off with a double axe handle. Like I said, Hana Hikari and Angel Marlowe have been at each other's throats over the last couple of weeks. And after last week's Rebellion, where they had to be pulled apart, RWF officials signed and made official that coming up tomorrow night at Uprising, it will be Hana Hikari versus Angel Marlowe. Oh, as Hana gets powerbombed. Fannie goes in for the cover one. But Hana kicks out. That match between Hana and Angel tomorrow night will be a no-holds-barred match. They felt it's the only way that these two could settle their differences. And it's clear Angel wasn't ready to wait until tomorrow night. Hana rolls her up here. She bridges. But Fannie immediately gets out of the pinfall attempt. You gotta wonder how much was taken out of Hana Hikari with that onslaught by Angel before the match. Reversal on the Irish whip, though, by Hana. Fannie hits the turnbuckle. Hana charges in with a forearm and takes her down to the mat. And now Hana throttling Fannie, maybe taking out a little bit of her frustration here on Fannie Fenwick. Hana goes off the ropes and takes her down with a neck breaker. Kick to the back by Hana Hikari. Another one. Hana now grabs onto Fannie, but Fannie fights her way loose of the grip. And then a boot to the face, and Hana goes down. Fannie now, what she got in mind here. Picks her up onto the shoulders. Hana drops behind her and takes her down with a falling reverse DDT. And now Hana putting the boost to Fannie. Fannie back up though. Sends her off on the Irish whip. Hana hits the ropes again. But now she changes things around and takes her down with the Eye of the Hurricane. Oh, Hana went for a stomp but misses. Fannie now trying to bring her over towards the corner, it appears, but Hana fighting her way free. She sends her off the ropes. And drop toe hold takes her down. Fannie over to the corner to try and pull herself back up to her feet. Hana now, gets a forearm to the face for her troubles. And now Fannie has her up into a torture rack. And drops down into a backbreaker. Fannie Fenwick goes in for the pin. 1, 2, and no, Hana Hikari manages to kick out. Oh, Fannie sizing her up. Could be thinking the L here. Hana, I think, maybe thought it was coming too, and she catches her with an elbow and then a cross body to take her down. And a running drop kick. A second drop kick. She ducks under a clothesline. Flying crossbody. Hana Hikari goes for the cover. She hooks the leg. 1, 2. And Fannie kicks out at 2. Hana now sends her over into the corner. She scoops Fannie up and slams her down. Hana Hikari gonna go to the top turnbuckle. What's she looking for here? Missile drop kick connects. Hana now. Oh, she's got her. Blossom bomb. She's got the legs draped over the shoulders. 1, 2, 3. She got her. Hana Hikari. And wait a second. That's Angel Marlowe out on the entrance area. And now Hana sees her. And she goes outside. These two. It looks like they're not going to wait until tomorrow. And here we go. They're exchanging rights. And again, there's security out here to break them up. They can't keep them apart. Oh, after that hot way to start off Rebellion, we're trying to catch our breaths as we get for our next match here, as it's Mad Dog Mortimer versus Ronan Creed. Both men now locked up collar and elbow, and Mad Dog getting the upper hand, sending Creed tumbling backwards. They lock it up again here. And this time Creed is backing Mad Dog all the way across the ring into the corner. Referee trying to call for the break here. Oh, Mad Dog with a cheap shot. Kick to the midsection. Both men tied up one more time. And it's Mad Dog sending Creed down again. Creed, though, caught him with a right hand. Hooks the head and drops him down into a neck breaker. Right across the knee. Oh, but Mad Dog caught him with a kick from the mat. Sends him off on the Irish whip. Misses the back elbow. Misses a shoulder tackle. Creed now grabs him into this trapezius hold. And just wearing Mad Dog down here. And now Creed driving him face first into the mat. Follows it up immediately with a knee to the back. Creed now has him up. Sets him down. Oh, look at that air raid crash neck breaker. Creed now goes up to the top rope. Diving elbow finds the mark. And Creed rapid fire stomps to the chest of Mad Dog Mortimer. Ronan now sets him up. Sends him off on the Irish whip. Picks him up and then flapjacks him down to the mat. Mad Dog crawling to the corner. Creed giving him no quarter at all. Putting the boots right to the midsection. And now brings him over to the corner. Slams him face first into the turnbuckle pad. Picks him up to the top, but Mad Dog kicks him into the arm. Creed, though, firing those elbows into the midsection. Grabs on, flips up, looking for a Shiranui maybe, but Mad Dog caught him and power slammed him. Mad Dog scoops him up. Sidewalk slam. Mortimer goes in for the cover. He hooks the leg. 1, 2. Creed gets the shoulder off the mat. Mad Dog now picks him up. Up onto the shoulders. Death Valley driver. Mad Dog hooks the leg. Could have him here. 1, 2. And no, Ronan Creed kicks out just before the count of 3. Mad Dog hoists him back up to his feet and tosses him over towards the corner. He picks him up onto a knee. Off the ropes goes Mad Dog. Went for a clothesline, but Creed rolled out of the way. Sends him off the ropes. Jumping leg lariat takes him down. Creed drops the elbow. Mad Dog kicks him away. Oh, and now Mad Dog's starting to feel it here. Sends him on the Irish whip. He drops down. Back elbow and Creed goes down. But he kips himself right back up. Mad Dog was waiting for him though. Cinches him up. Onto the shoulders. Drops him into the fight. But Hikari, I thought he was thinking for the bite there. And then drops him throat first across the top rope. Up to the top rope goes Mad Dog Mortimer. Oh, and he wants Creed back to his feet. Flying clothesline takes him down. Mad Dog rolls him over and goes in for the pin. 1, 2, and Creed kicks out. Creed now rolls over to the ropes, pulls himself out to the apron. Creed grabs onto him. Oh, and he yanks Mad Dog throat first into that top rope. Creed now getting back into the ring, but Mad Dog back up, but Creed DDT drops him right back down. Firing away again, picks him up, pendulum backbreaker. Creed now sizing up Mad Dog. Hooks him. Down with the flatliner. Creed into the cover, he hooks the leg. 1, 2. No, Mad Dog got the right shoulder up. Oh, Mad Dog caught him with a kick to the head. Goes in for the cover. Maybe he thinks he knocked him out with that one. But Creed kicks out. Oh, Mad Dog letting out a roar. Oh, he cinches him up. This could be time. Has him up. Looking for the bite, but look at Creed. Fights his way free. And then takes him down with a swinging neck breaker. Creed dragging him away from the ropes. He goes for the pin. He hooks the leg. 1, 2. No, Mad Dog again just before the 3. Gets the shoulder off the canvas. Creed sends him off in the Irish whip. Swinging sidewalk slam. Plants him in the center of the ring. Uh-oh, Creed measuring Mad Dog. Full arm dragon twist. Oh, Mad Dog with a forearm. And then takes him down with a small package. 1, 2. And Ronan kicks out at 2. Mad Dog with a jumping elbow drop to follow it up. Drives the knee into the back of the head. And now Mad Dog going to the top turnbuckle. Flying elbow. Mad Dog into the cover. 1, 2. And no, Ronan Creed kicks out again. And Mad Dog really showing his frustration here. Mad Dog drops another elbow. Mortimer now. Oh, here we go. He's going to try for it again. Hoists him up. And down with the bite. Mad Dog into the cover. He should have him here. 2. And no, Ronan Creed kicked out again. Mad Dog can't believe it. Creed rolled out to the outside and Mad Dog immediately out there after him. He picks him up and then tosses him over towards the barricade. Mad Dog gonna go to the top turnbuckle. What's he thinking here? Moonsault to the floor! Mad Dog now gets back into the ring. Can Ronan Creed get up after this? Slowly starting to stir. Rolls back in, and then Mad Dog goes out. I think he might have baited Creed in there. Sends him off the ropes, goes for the boot. Creed counters. And takes him down again with a swinging neck breaker. Ronan Creed hooks the leg. 1, 2. No, Mad Dog got the shoulder up one more time. Creed now picking Mad Dog back up. Oh, here we go. I think Creed's going to go for it. He's got him into the crucifix. Ashes to ashes. He's got the pin. 1, 2, 3. It's over. Let's go to the replay. As Ronan Creed going up to the top turnbuckle, hitting the diving elbow. And then here just repeatedly putting the boot to Mad Dog in the corner. Mad Dog, though, would reverse his fortune, scoop him up. Sidewalk slam, driving him down to the mat. Goes in for the cover. And Creed would kick out. And then here, Creed going for the pin. But Mad Dog would get the shoulder up. And then here off the inside cradle, had him hooked, but Ronan would get the shoulder up. And then Mad Dog cinching him up. Feeling the time was right. Hoists him up into the air and down with the bite. Goes for the cover, but Creed would somehow manage to get the shoulder up before the 3. And then Mad Dog would take to the air. This moonsault down to the floor. And then off the missed boot, Creed swinging neck breaker. Goes in for the cover. But Mad Dog would dig deep and get the shoulder up again. But then Ronan Creed would signal that it was time to wrap this one up. Has him up in the crucifix. Down with the ashes to ashes. Legs over the shoulders for the 3 count victory. Ronan Creed with a battle with Mad Dog Mortimer, but he's the one stepping into the winner's circle here on Rebellion. Here we go with a tag team match up next here on Rebellion, as it's the Wreckoning taking on Private Eyes. Blitz and Slick Sam Callahan starting off for their respective teams. Callahan rolls away from Blitz. Oh, and then caught him there with a flatliner. Goes in for the cover. But Blitz able to kick out. Callahan with a reverse knife edge takes Blitz down again. And now out to the apron goes Sam Callahan. Springboard cross body. But Blitz able to shrug it off. Callahan, though, undaunted, flips himself up into a tornado DDT. And the tag is made to Hardcase Jack Malone. And he comes charging in with a boot to the face of Blitz. Malone now gets his Irish whip reversed. Blitz has him in his own corner now. Picks him up and drops him with snake eyes on that top turnbuckle. Blitz now sends Hardcase over to the Reckoning corner. But Malone catches him coming in. Grabs the head. Oh, swings him down into a neck breaker. And now Malone just rubbing the face of Blitz into the mat. Drops the elbow right between the shoulder blades. And now sends him back across town. Private Eyes make the tag. Oh, look at this backbreaker. And then Callahan comes crashing down with a knee right to the face. It's sort of been all Private Eyes here so far. As Blitz rolls out to the floor. Up to the top goes Callahan. Tomahawk chop off the top to the floor. Knee to the back of the head. Oh, Blitz picks the ankle. And now ramming the head of Sam Callahan into the floor. Blitz finally able to turn the momentum, and now he's going to go to the top turnbuckle. But Callahan getting in the ring. Blitz turns his attention to the inside, and a double axe handle finds the mark. Blitz now with a chin lock applied, but Callahan quickly avoids it. Sends him into the corner, but Blitz fights his way free. And now he whips him all the way to the other side of the ring. Blitz makes the tag to Havoc. Oh, look out. They're going for it here. Up onto the shoulders. Havoc up top. And it's the Psycho Wrecker. Havoc goes for the cover. He hooks the leg. But Hardcase comes in to save the day. Havoc now picks up Callahan. Sends him back to the corner. Callahan with an elbow to the face. But Havoc catches him with a right hand. Picks him up. Sidewalk slam by Havoc. He picks Slick Sam back up to his feet. Puts him into the corner. Again, Callahan realizing he's in a bad spot. Tries to get out of that corner. But now Havoc brings him over to the neutral corner. Havoc now charges in. Oh, but Callahan caught him with an elbow. Havoc, though, sends him to the corner in the tag made by the Reckoning. Havoc scoop slams him. Oh, he holds the leg open for a diving headbutt to a questionable location. Oh, but somehow, while Blitz was celebrating, Callahan desperately dove to his corner. And now Malone, Alabama slam. Blitz comes back, though, with a forearm. Oh, but a super kick by Callahan on his way out of the ring. Malone turns him over into the cover, but Havoc comes in to break it up. Jack Malone traps that arm while he's working on the other one, but Blitz rolls out of it. Block of the punch and a headbutt by Hardcase. Perhaps that's why they call him Hardcase. Tag made by the Private Eyes. They whip him into the corner. Oh, they set him up here. Double kick to the midsection. Slick Sam measuring Blitz off the ropes. Knee lift into the neck breaker. Callahan dragging him away from the ropes. He goes for the cover. He hooks the leg. 1, 2. No, Blitz just got the right shoulder up before the 3. Not a lot behind that kick out. Callahan laying into him here. Side Russian leg sweep. Private Eyes make the tag as Blitz crawls towards the corner and he makes the tag to Havoc. Havoc picks up Hardcase and slams him down. And now Havoc rubbing the face of Hardcase into the mat. Follows it up with an elbow drop. Oh, double leg takedown by Hardcase. Follows it up with a right hand. Back elbow by Havoc connects. Reversal on the Irish whip by Malone. He grabs onto him. Rams him into the corner. Release German suplex. Follows it up with a running leg drop to the back of the head. Oh, driving those punches into the face and then slams him into the canvas. But Havoc picked the ankle to take him down. Picks him up. Sidewalk slam. Havoc goes to the corner and he makes the tag to Blitz. Hardcase pulls himself up into the corner. Blitz charges in. Misses with the forearm. Malone sends him to the corner. Private Eyes make the tag. And again, whip him into the corner. Here they go again. Double kick to the midsection sends Blitz tumbling to the mat. Callahan out to the apron. Springboard crossbody, but Blitz moves out of the way. Kick to the midsection. DDT. Blitz over to the corner. Reckoning make the tag. Here comes Havoc. Oh, but he was celebrating a little bit, and Callahan caught him with a clothesline. He makes the tag to Jack Malone. Malone comes in. Reversal on the Irish whip by Havoc. Big boot. And Malone goes down. Block of the punch. Returns fire. Double axe handle takes him down. Malone repositioning Havoc here. Havoc trying to get to his feet. Malone sends him to the corner. Tag made. Oh, Private Eyes. Here they go. They pick him up. Closed case. Callahan with the cover. One. No, but Blitz comes in and breaks it up. Up to the top rope goes Sam Callahan. Diving splash, but the pool was empty. Havoc now fires back. Cinches him up. Pile driver. Havoc to the corner. Tags in Blitz. Callahan trying to get up after that. Oh, and he comes flying in with a Busaiku knee. And he makes the tag to Malone. Blitz with a hangman's neck breaker on hard case. And a falling headbutt to follow it up. Goes for the elbow, but Malone gets out of the way. And then a double sledge to the face. Both men back up, and it's a clothesline by Blitz to take him down. Blitz sends him to the corner. The Reckoning make the tag. Blitz sends him into Havoc. Oh, here we go. Double powerbomb by the Reckoning. Havoc sizing up Hardcase. Open Hardcase with the counter. Picks him up. Full away slam. That allows Malone to make the tag to Slick Sam. He comes in. Grabs on. Whips Havoc across to the other corner. Tag made by the Private Eyes. Snapmare by Callahan. Off the ropes goes Hardcase and a boot to the face of Havoc. Hardcase setting him up here. Locks him into the camel clutch. But Blitz comes in to make sure there would be no submission. Malone now picks him back up. Sends him to the corner. Private Eyes make the tag. They send him to the corner. Measuring him again for this double kick to the midsection. And there it is. Callahan showboating a little bit here. And look at that. That allowed the tag to be made by the Reckoning. But Callahan picks up Blitz and slams him down. And now turning his attention over to Havoc. Sends him off the ropes. But then realizes he needs to focus on the legal man, Blitz. Up onto the electric chair and drops him down. Callahan with a kick to the back. But Blitz sends him to the corner. Tag made by the Reckoning. Oh, I think they're thinking double powerbomb again. They hoist up Callahan, and there it is. Havoc turns him over. And now just cranking at the head of Slick Sam. Havoc goes in for the pin attempt. 1, 2, and Callahan kicks out at 2. Havoc drops the elbow right across the chest. Picks up Sam to a knee, off the ropes, boot to the face. Havoc now brings him over towards the neutral corner and slams him into the turnbuckle pad. Scoops him up, but Callahan slips behind. Reverse DDT. Tag made to Jack Malone. Hardcase comes in. Oh, but Havoc caught him with a kick to the head and then takes him down with a running neck breaker. Havoc whips him into the Wreckoning corner. Tag is made. Setting him up here. Back suplex, neck breaker combination. Oh, Hardcase rolls to the outside. Blitz goes out after him and then drives him into the floor with a face buster. Blitz picks him back up and sends him back into the ring. Blitz now picks him back up to a vertical base. And he sends him over to the corner. Tag made to Havoc. Oh, they're setting him up here one more time. To the top rope goes Havoc. Psycho Wrecker. Havoc into the cover, he hooks the leg, but Callahan immediately comes in to save the day. Havoc picks up Hardcase. Whips him into the corner. Wreckoning make the tag again. Back suplex, neck breaker, takes him right back down. Blitz into the cover. Can they get him here? 1, 2. No, Malone kicks out, and I can't believe he managed to kick out of that. Blitz now picks him up. Sends him back into the corner. The Wreckoning make the tag. Double Irish whip on the way. And a double flapjack. Oh, Hardcase kicks Havoc away. And now he goes for the cover. 1, 2. No, Havoc just able to kick out. Malone thought he had the pin. And another running axe handle to the head. Private Eyes make the tag. Callahan with a boot to the midsection. Picks him up. Oh, Patella brainbuster. He goes for the cover. 1, 2. And Blitz gets in. I think Havoc might have even got the shoulder up. Short arm clothesline by Slick Sam. Oh, inside cradle by Havoc. Shoulders are down. 1. Oh, but Callahan kicked out at 1. Havoc now picks him up. He's going to whip him over into the corner. Elbow by Slick Sam. He brings Havoc across out of his corner. Sends him off on the Irish whip. Ducks the clothesline. Off he goes. Misdirection clothesline. Callahan now picks him up. Reversal on the Irish whip by Havoc. Right hand. Havoc charges in. Collides with him in the corner. And now Havoc goes and makes the tag to Blitz. Callahan, though, catches him with a clothesline, but Havoc hits him from outside. Undeterred, though, Callahan picks him up and takes him down with a neck breaker. Private Eyes make a tag. Here comes Malone. Oh, he gets a kick to the head for the trouble. Blitz sends him off the ropes. And a jumping back elbow. Blitz sends him to the Wreckoning corner. Oh, Hardcase counters. Oh, but he gets caught into a running STO by Blitz. Rights and lefts. Oh, but Malone counters. Look at this. It just tossed him down. Malone whips him across town. Blitz counters. And now sends him back the other way. And Malone with the counter. Kick to the midsection. Malone picks him up onto the shoulders. Turns him around. And drops him face first onto the turnbuckle. Right in front of his partner. Tag made to Slick Sam. What's it going to take for one of these teams to emerge victorious? As Callahan putting the boot right into him. Goes for the cover. He hooks the leg. 1, 2. And no, Blitz kicks out. Callahan drives the knee into the head. Trying to set him up here. Off the ropes he goes. Knee lift into the neck breaker. Callahan goes for the cover. But Havoc comes in to break it up. Oh, the referee caught some damage there. Private Eyes make the tag, but the referee not there to see it. Not sure if he's going to allow that when he comes to. If he even remembers who the legal man's supposed to be. Hard case now. Oh, just tosses him. Goes for the cover. He hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. It's over. Let's go to our replay here, as many times we saw pinfall attempts. Blitz dropping him with the snake eyes. Private Eyes would make a tag here, and then watch this. Hard case with the backbreaker holds him in place as Callahan comes off with that knee drop. And then Slick Sam with that tomahawk chop from the top to the floor. Blitz would hit the double axe handle here. A pinfall attempt by the Wreckoning, but to no avail. Here they make the tag. And up onto the shoulders as Havoc to the top rope. Psycho Wrecker connects, but Slick Sam would come in to break it up. Another pin attempt here. And watch Slick Sam setting up Blitz. Off the ropes he goes. Knee lift. Turns him into the neck breaker. And then here finally, Hard Case would pick up the 3 count for his team. Private Eyes with a hard-fought win over the Wreckoning as they cash their ticket at the pay window on Rebellion. Our next match is in the ring ready to go as we have Vincible facing off with Layne Damage. And Damage comes charging in with a big clothesline. Kicks him away though. Fires back with a clothesline that barely phases the big man. And now look at this. Layne kind of choking him over that top rope. Layne now locked up here. We will see Vincible in action tomorrow night at Uprising, as he tries to settle his score once and for all with Jace Maddox. Those two have crossed paths on numerous occasions over the last couple of weeks. Rolls him up with a schoolboy to Layne Damage, but kicks out. Layne trying to use that size and strength advantage. Ian's going to have to use that speed and stick and move as Layne powers him back into the corner. Referee tries to get the break. Oh, and a sucker punch by Layne Damage. Rocked him again there. Ian ducks the clothesline though. Who's going to get the advantage here? Look at this. It's Vincible. But Layne blocks the follow-up. Scoops him up onto his shoulders. Walks him to the corner and drops him with snake eyes on that top turnbuckle. Second turnbuckle on the inside. Flying elbow from Layne Damage. And now he's setting up Ian, firing those punches. Looking for a bear hug here, but Ian knows he's in danger there. Fights his way free. To the ropes he goes. Springboard clothesline takes him down. Ian with a stomp, and now look at this. Taking it to Layne damage. Ian Vincible with the ground and pound from the southpaw side. Oh, Ian now. Get a little momentum rolling here. He sends him off on the Irish whip, and a drop kick sends Layne down. Oh, Layne, though, back up quickly. And now sets him up here, picks him up, and drops him with a Falcon Arrow. Layne pounding his chest again. Knee to the midsection. Oh, clubs him in the back with a double sledge. Off the ropes goes Layne, and a leg drop connects. Ian goes out to the outside, trying to get a little bit of breathing room here. Layne catches him on the way back in. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Layne now deadlift gut wrench and suplexes him over. Again, Ian tries to break the momentum, but Layne gets caught there. Off the ropes goes Ian. Oh, he went for a moonsault, but Layne gets out of the way and now goes for the cover. But it's a kick out by Ian Vincible. Damage now with a stomp to the back of the head. And now Layne setting him up. Hoists him up. Spinning sidewalk slam puts him down. He goes for the cover. 1, 2. And no, Ian gets the left shoulder up and Layne can't believe it. Oh, Ian avoids the stomp, kicks the back of the leg. Flying clothesline. Picks him up. Inverted atomic drop. Double legs to the midsection. And a basement drop kick by Ian Vincible. He's putting the boots to him. Wait, what's that? That's Jace Maddox's music. Oh, but wait, it was just a distraction. It's damage with a swinging neck breaker. Ian trying to get to his feet. Layne going for a belly to belly. Ian with the counter. Off the rope. Springboard clothesline again. Can Ian follow up? To the middle rope he goes. Diving leg drop, but damage is out of the way and then takes him down with a neck breaker. Layne waiting for him to get up. Sends him into the corner, charges in. Oh, but Ian gets the boots up. Couple of reverse knife edges, kick to the midsection, DDT. Ian Vincible into the cover, 1. Oh, Layne damage, kicked out at 1. Ian now putting the boot to Layne. And now sizing him up. He could be looking for it. Hooks him. You've been jobbed. He turns him over. Hooks the leg. Might have the win here. 1, 2. No, Layne gets the right shoulder up. Ian trying to go back to work here. Kick to the back. Still feeling that momentum. Sends him into the corner. Right hand. The second one is blocked and Layne returns fire and then runs him over with an STO. Damage now. Takes him down with a knee to the midsection. Oh, Layne going to the turnbuckle pad. He took it off, but it gave Ian a chance to recover. Hitting that tilt-a-whirl into the facebuster. Oh, he went for the drop kick, but damage moved. Ian now sends him over the top rope to the apron. Ian now sets him up. Slingshot DDT onto the apron. He spiked him right onto that ring apron. Layne, though, back to his feet, firing back in a double axe handle to the head, takes him down. Kicking the knee of Ian Vincible. Layne, spinebuster on the floor. He picks him up now, sends him back into the ring. Damage now, gonna go to the top turnbuckle. Diving elbow, but Ian got out of the way in the nick of time. He sends him off on the Irish whip. Kick to the midsection, face buster. Ian goes for the cover, he hooks the leg. 1, 2, and he got him. Let's go to the replay. Ian springboards into that clothesline. And then here, hooks him with the "you've been jobbed." Would go for the cover, but Layne would somehow manage to just barely kick out. And then out on the floor, Layne hoists him up and down with the spine buster. But then back into the ring, Ian sends him off the ropes, kick to the midsection, face buster, and that was going to be enough despite the attempted distraction by Jace Maddox for Ian to get the win. Ian Vincible is victorious, and now he sets his sights on tomorrow night where he faces Jace Maddox at Uprising. Next match is set to go here on Rebellion, and it's Devin Young versus Malik Jordan. Referee calls for the bell. We're underway, and Devin comes flying in and takes him down with an arm drag. And now both men locked up. Jordan pushes him back. They lock it up again. And now Jordan slips behind into a rear waistlock. Young trying to get loose. But Jordan holding firm on this waistlock. Young able to break the grip, and a standing switch now. Roles are reversed. And as Jordan desperately trying to find a way out of this grip. Young rolls him up into a schoolboy for a pinning predicament. Jordan kicks out at 1. Jackknifes over into a cover. 1. Oh no, but Young kicks out. They tie it up again. And Young grabs onto a standing side headlock. Really wrenching it in now. Jordan able to escape and transitions into a top wrist lock. Jordan really applying the pressure there. Had Young down to a knee momentarily. And then Jordan trips him down to the mat. Young starting to get up. Jordan charges in, but Young avoids him. Delivers him kicks to the hamstring. Up to the top rope. Oh, looking for a clothesline, but he was way too far away. Young kips up. Avoids the forearm. Firing those kicks that he's so known for. And then drops him with a quick brain buster. Young now sizing up Jordan. Elbows. Picks the leg. And then traps the knee and drops down, sandwiching it between his knees. Young setting Jordan up on a knee. Goes off the ropes and takes him down with an enziguri. Young now has him in the corner. Charges in with a basement dropkick to the chest. Jordan now trying to fight loose from the grip of Devin Young, and he does. And then look at that. Front kick there by Jordan right to the face, but Young up first. Jordan still rocked and takes a drop kick from the middle rope. Young goes in for the cover. 1, but only gets a 1 as Malik Jordan kicks out. Young now sets him up. And again with that brain buster, just dropping him right on the top of his head. Young now going up to the top rope. Goes for a moonsault and he hits it. Young now could be looking for a super kick here. And there it is. Down goes Jordan. Young trying to bring him over towards the middle of the ring. He hooks the leg. Could get him here. 1, 2. No, Jordan kicks out. Young thought he had the 3 count for sure there. Oh, look at Jordan springing back up to his feet, but Young, a couple of reverse knife edges, then it clips the back of the knee of Malik Jordan. Devin Young. Oh, flying fist. The Superman punch finds the mark. Might have knocked him out with that one, but no, Jordan kicks out. Acai moonsault by Young. He goes for the cover and he hooks the leg. 1, 2. Jordan shoots the left shoulder up. Devin Young. Reversal on the Irish whip. Oh, Jordan looked like he was maybe going for a Hurricane Rana, but mistimed it. And now sends him over the top rope to the apron, does Malik. Forearm. Setting him up. Slingshot DDT. Spiked the top of his head onto the apron. And now ripcord knee lift. Jordan grabs onto him and rams him face first into the ring apron, then slides back in. Jordan now back out to get him. Grabs on. Shiranui on the floor. Jordan sizing him up. Shining Wizard. Malik Jordan really taking it to Devin Young on the outside here. He gets back into the ring. Young taking a second to try and compose himself. Taking every bit of that 10 count he can, and now finally gets back into the ring. But Jordan there to meet him. Here it comes. Final verse. He's got the leg hooked. 1, 2, 3. It's over. Let's go to the replay here as Jordan getting the advantage out of the tie-up there, but then Young off the middle rope with that shotgun drop kick. And then here we see him go to this brain buster, that short brain buster for the second time. And then would go to the top rope and follow it up with this big moonsault. And then waste no time taking them down with the super kick. Would go for the cover, but Jordan would just be able to get the shoulder off the mat. And Young just relentlessly going for pinfall attempts, but couldn't keep Malik Jordan down. Acai moonsault again into the cover, but again Jordan would manage to get the shoulder off the mat. And then on the outside here, Jordan grabs onto the head, flips back into the Shiranui on the floor. And then waiting for Devin Young as he gets back in, hooks him here, up and around and down with the final verse, holds onto the leg, and picks up the 3 count. Malik Jordan heading to the winner's circle with a victory over Devin Young on Rebellion. It's main event time here on Rebellion, and we have Mr. Main Event taking on the Candyman. There's the bell, and here we go. And Candyman floors him with a right hand right off the opening bell, and then drops the leg on Main Event, but Main Event back up and takes him down with a running boot. Candyman with a kick to the head. Candyman, though, sends him down. Goes for a forearm, but Main Event avoids. Picks him up. Candyman counters the back suplex with a bulldog. Candyman with the cover off the flying elbow. But main event kicked out at 2. Candyman now sets him up, snap suplexes him over. Drives the knee down into the back of the head of Mr. Main Event. Irish whip by Candyman, and a back body drop sends the former RWF champion up into the air and down to the mat. Candyman drops the knee across the arm of Main Event. And then drops an elbow to the back. Candyman rolling here. Sets Main Event up into the fireman's carry. Main Event slips out the back door. And now grabs onto the head. Delivers a punch right to the bridge of the nose. Candyman avoids the stomp though. Kicks the back of the leg. Charges in. Float over into the swinging neck breaker. Candyman back to the attack. Sets him up. Oh, could be thinking fisherman suplex here. Oh, Main Event counters it into an inside cradle. 1. Oh, Candyman swings it back the other way. 1, 2. No, and Main Event kicks out. Reverse knife edge by Candyman. Sends him over into the corner. And now yanking that arm around the top rope. Big right hand by the Candyman, but Main Event catches him with an elbow to the face. He scoops him up and swings him into a face buster. Main Event now drives the knee into the head of Candyman. Oh, he sets him up into the fireman's carry, but it's countered by the Candyman. Here it comes! Sweet dreams! Candyman now into the cover. He hooks the leg. He could have him here. 2, 3. It's over. Let's go to the replay. Candyman up to the top turnbuckle. Flies through the air with the diving elbow. Would go in for the pinfall attempt, but Main Event would manage to kick out. And then after the inside cradle, Candyman reversed it back the other way, almost picked up the 3 count there. And then Main Event measures, drives the knee drop right to the top of the forehead. Main Event picked him up for that fireman's carry, but Candyman countered, scooped him up, and down with the sweet dreams. He goes for the cover, he hooks the leg, gets the 1, gets the 2, and gets the 3. The Candyman scoring the win over Mr. Main Event. But that's all the time we've got this week on Rebellion. We'll see you tomorrow night for Uprising.